Hey, seventh graders, welcome to your flipped classroom. First, we are starting with chapter 1, it's Patterns and Relationship in your Course 2 book. Just a real simple table of contents, it's just the order of how everything goes. Please put your name and period on there so if you lose this, we can find it. One thing is at the beginning of every chapter, I will have your vocabulary. You are responsible for your vocabulary, so I want you guys to look those up on their own. The only one for today is probably conjecture. And then our notes are going to go in order. So this is section 1.1, and then afterwards there is a practice section for 1.1, and then it just keeps going. So for everyone, I have some notes that you'll take with me, and then I have a practice section that goes along with it. So this section is all about identifying patterns. And so you guys have been doing this since you were little. You were looking for patterns. And so in this first one here, we have numbers. So what happens, how can you get from 64 to 32? Well, when you guys look at the four numbers that they give you, it's pretty simple to recognize that 8 is half of 16. Is 16 half of 32? Is 32 half of 64? Yes. So we know that we're basically taking the number and dividing it by 2. So 8 divided by 2 would be 4. 4 divided by 2 would be 2. And 2 divided by 2 would be 1. So, and then if you went backwards, if you multiplied 1 by 2, you get 2. 2 by 2, you get 4. 4 by 2, you get 8. So you want to make sure your pattern is working. So this pattern is technically like we're multiplying by a half or dividing by 2, however you want to think about that. The next one, how would I get from 51 to 44, 44 to 37? A lot of times I look for like an easy spot to try to pick out the difference. There's a difference of 7 there. So is there a difference of 7 here? Yep. Is there a difference of 7 here? Yes. So we are going down by 7s. So 30 minus 7 would be 23. 23 minus 7 should be 16. And then 16 minus 7 is going to give us 9. Okay, our next one. So the first one here from 2 to 3, you're adding 1, then you're adding 2, then you're adding 3, then you're adding 4. So what should we add next? Well, we should add 5. So 12 plus 5 is 17. Then we're going to add 6. 17 plus 6 is 23. Then we're going to add 7. So your next one would be 30. And that keeps going, so there's a pattern there. This one, how do you get from 3 to 12? Well, you could add 9, but if you add 9 to 12, you do not get to 48. So it is multiplication, timesing by 4. So 48 times 4 is 192. 192 times 4 is 768. And 768 times 4 is 3,072. Our next one, 7 to 12 to 17. Looks like I'm adding 5 each time. So 17 plus 5 is 22. Plus 5 is 27. Plus 5 is 32. And it's kind of cool. You'll see that it goes 7, 17, 27. The next one will be 37. And then it goes 12, 22, 27. Or 32, sorry. Okay, last one here. 20 to 17. Looks like we're decreasing by 3 every time. So 14 minus 3 is 11. 11 minus 3 is 8. 8 minus 3 is 5. Excuse me. Okay, So you can do it with numbers, you can do it with pattern or figures. So this one, it says identify the possible pattern. Use it to draw the next 3 figures. So this one, if we look at where the half of a square is, so if you notice it's going down. So if our next one, it would be not here, it's going counterclockwise, it would be, ooh, did that one wrong. Sorry, the thing always goes in the middle. And the next one would be just like the beginning. And then the third one would be like the second one here. Okay, so now this one, you have 2 things happening. You have orange, green, orange, green, orange, and then you have the position of the shape. So it's upright, sideways, diagonal. Upright, sideways, diagonal. So this one would be diagonal. Not a very pretty drawing. And it needs to be green, so I'll just use this color. It's gonna bug me. Okay, and then my next one is gonna be red or orange. And so after diagonal, it's upright. And then after upright, it is the horizontal. There we go. So the last type, they're a little more complicated. And so there's a trick that we can use to help us with these problems. And that is making a table, okay? So making a table basically kind of gives us the numbers. So I made a table in the last example for you, but we're gonna make one together right here. So this is gonna be the figure. And then this is the number of triangles. So in figure 1, how many triangles were there? 2. In figure 2, we all of a sudden have how many? 4. In figure 3, we have 4, 5, 6. In figure 4, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And in figure 5, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you could probably see very quickly what happened every time. We just were adding 2 to each stack of triangles. So it says complete the table and use the drawings to justify. We want to know the 7th figure. I'm not going to make you guys draw that, but the 7th figure, well, the 6th figure would have 12. The 7th figure would have 14. There we go. Okay. Last example here. Same type of thing, making a table helps you organize your information. So figure 1 has 4 squares. Figure 2 has 8 squares. Figure 3 has 4, 8, 12. Figure 4 has 4, 8, 12, 16. Figure 5 has 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. So again, we want to know the 7th figure. Well, what happens every time? We were adding by 4. So the 4th or the 6th figure has 24. The 7th figure has 28. So there would be your answer. Okay, this is on your own here. I want you to create your own pattern. Be creative, have some fun with it. You can involve shapes, colors, whatever you would like. Thanks.